Okay, hello everybody. Let's go tripping guy here. I'm in Badlands National Park. That's what this is trip 4. And the previous videos have been out in the park. And I'm back at the campground now. And I wanted to take a walk around this area. You know, walk through the campground over towards that direction. And yeah, as always, we got that wind. I got this sun shelter here for the picnic table. I'm holding the camera in a position. I'm hoping that it's not getting any wind there, but I'm doing the best I can. But we'll work with the wind the best that we can, and I'm going to show you around just this general area. To kind of get an idea what you're getting into if you decide to come here and for one of your trips. And it's really a really nice setup they have here. It's a really nice area. I think you'll like it. So let's head on over. We're going that way. Right, it's still in the campground here. And my site was right over there. And I'm at the bathroom tent. Right here they have a map. This is the map of the campground. My site is there, and where I am right now is over here, where you see that restroom. That's where we're at right now. And there's water. See, they got water throughout the campground, and restrooms too over there. And yep. But this is kind of the map of the area that we're going to be walking through. So let's, of course, I like being right here because I'm out of the wind. I know you can hear me just fine. But we're going to head over back into the wind and over towards the amphitheater and the visitor center. I think we'll just take this road here. And into the wind we go. Okay, I'm kind of out. I'm exiting the campground now. Actually, not exiting. I'm on the road that leaves the campground, that goes in and out. As you notice, it's right behind me. And this is the road that goes out, and the entrance station. You can see that over there. You can see the flag over it. That's the registration station, I should call it, for the campground. And during the summer months, I would highly recommend to make reservations for here. I noticed that it fills up. The campground full sign comes out every night that I'm here that I've seen. So just keep that in mind. You can make reservations either online or call in. This is the Cedar Pass Campground, and I believe it's the Cedar Pass Lodge where you actually make your reservations through. So let's continue down the road here. And this is got that sun to my let's do it like this. And of course got the wind too. So but I'll do the best I can. I'll kind of bring the camera in closer, so hopefully I really don't like my face taking up the whole screen, but in order to hear me, maybe that's gonna have to do. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, that's right. Very easy walk from the campground going this direction. So let's head over there and get on the other side of that registration station. Okay, just past the registration station, and now that we got past there, we got this path here. And this parking lot you see here is the Amphitheater Parking Lot. And they have a ranger program every night that's over there. I think I better look at it later, but right now we got that wind again. And I'll try to block the wind with my body. But it serves the same entrance, like you're turning into the campground, but instead of going into the campground to the right, you take a left right away into the parking area for the amphitheater. let's go over there and take a closer look at the amphitheater. Just an easy walk down this path here. Okay. The structure like this, I'm going to be able to get out of the wind. Haha, just like that. I'm out of the wind. I'm so happy for that. And this is right at the beginning of the pathway, in between the amphitheater and the parking lot, the trail to the amphitheater and the parking lot. So it's got a little few things you can read. And I think, you know, this table is for, they sometimes have like ranger programs, you know, like a demonstration or something, like during the day here. You have to check the schedule, like in the visitor center, in order to find out exactly when. Oh, back in the wind, okay. But right now, we're going to take a walk down that path over the amphitheater, and I'll show you that. Let's go. Let's go tripping right down this path. Okay, and here is the amphitheater. Got plenty of seating for people. And one thing you may like, you may notice in backrests, they're not just ordinary old benches, they got backrests on them. That's a really big plus if you ask me. But this is the amphitheater, and that opens up, and there's a screen under there, and where you get to watch, and the ranger gives us talk and shows stuff on there. You know, the ranger program. So if they got the schedule and everything here. I went to the program last night, and it was really good. I was really glad I went. But anyways, they got the schedule here right on the wall here, and that's the amphitheater. And it looks like they even got the wind again. Bike rack. So if you're riding a bicycle, you got a place to put your bike. Isn't that beautiful? Badlands. And now we're gonna head back down this path and head towards the visitor center. Okay, just at the end of the parking lot of the amphitheater, and this is the path that goes towards the visitor center. It's a nice little path, and you see, notice they have lights here, so if you're walking here in the dark, it'll help a little bit, but I would recommend flashlight. Nice easy walk this way from the campground. Okay, approaching the parking lot here. You remember I mentioned the visitor center earlier, so you may think it's that, but it is not. This is the Cedar Pass Lodge. I'll kind of walk out this way so you can take a look at it. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I filmed over there at the beginning of the parking lot for here, and one thing that I said was this building here, this is the Cedar Pass Lodge. This is not the visitor center. The visitor center is coming up yet, but they have gifts. You can get cabins and the dining. So there's like a cafe in there to eat at, a store to shop at, and apparently you can do all your business for if you're staying at a cabin. That's where you would be stopping by. Okay, now this direction you see down that way. See if we can block the wind again, but down that way is the visitor center. I don't know how well I'm blocking the wind so you can hear me, but you can probably see the cars parked down there, maybe even the building, but that's where we're going to go down there. See the the path there. I think they must be doing some construction or something along the path there. I don't know if I'm able to walk down it, but I'll go as far as I can. Maybe I'm able to walk around it, you know. Don't think that'd be any big deal. So we're going past the Cedar Pass Lodge towards the visitor center. Okay, I've come this far in the path, and I got that section fenced off. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk around to this side of it. I don't think they want us on that side. You know, that's the side they're working on. So, oh, just get a step down there. But we're gonna go this way, right along the side. And there's something that I noticed here. Looks like they're making a pretty good improvement. It looks like they're changing the dirt path into this cement sidewalk. And that is an improvement. Gosh, that'll be nice once they get that done. I wonder if they're going to go all the way to the amphitheater like that. That would be nice, but we'll see. So, when you make your visit here, maybe they'll have that finished by then. But the visitor center is off in the distance there. We're almost there, and that's where we're going. Okay, here I am again, and I am having a wind battle right now. I was over there on the sidewalk, and the wind, I was out of the wind. It was being blocked by some trees there, and right when I turned on the camera, the wind changed to my back, so I was in the wind. And it wasn't just a small wind, it was a gust, and I just couldn't stand it. So I came down here just a little bit further, and right now I am using a speed limit sign to block the wind so you can hear me better. But anyways, this is the back of the speed limit sign. Isn't that lovely? Okay, well, the heck with it. I showed you the back. Let's look at the front too. Speeding a little bit. 15 miles per hour. Okay, enough of that. But anyways, here we are. I'll take and come around this way, and there we go. That's the visitor center. We made it. Nice little view from here too. Let's hope the wind is out of the way. But as you can see, that was a very easy walk over here. Very just leisurely walk over to the visitor center here. And I'm not going to do any filming inside the visitor center. There's really not any reason to, because you already know pretty much what's in there. It's information on the park, and have different displays. There's a bookstore in there. Of course, you got like a little theater, so you watch a little film. They show, typical visitor center. But I just wanted to show the walk over to here. And I think I'm going to be showing on my way back. I think I'm going to be taking a little detour, and well, I think you'll like that. Be pretty cool. So keep watching, stay tuned for that. Okay, here I am, everybody. That little clip that I told you about, that I thought you would like. I'm on location where I wanted to go to, and well, what else can I say? I'm using the Nikon right now because where I am it's windy, and the Nikon handles the wind so much better. So let's take a look here. Okay, now you can see that direction there. That is the campground. And you may be wondering how in the world I can see where I am, see it from where I'm at. Well, let's take a look here. I am up on some Badlands. About that. There's my shadow down there. Let's take a look down this way. That's looking down below me. Okay, so now you know where I'm at. I'll take and get back to where I was and point things out to you. Like I said, there's the campground. I wanted to show you this Cedar campground area. There's the campground, and of course the road I walked up. There's the entrance station, the registration station for the campground. There's the entrance to the campground and the parking area where we walked, and the main road going past. There's that little shelter. And here's the path from the parking area to the amphitheater, right down below me. Okay, back looking that way. Look, we can see everything right there, the campground and everything. Okay, back to where we were here. And we went down the path there back to the parking area. And let's zoom in on the path there that I walked on. Okay, there's that little those lights along the path. Yeah, back over here. Let's see, I can kind of take a look at it. How about that? But okay, and then there's where we are at the parking area where that the Cedar Pass Lodge is. That's their parking area there, and there's the lodge. You got the restaurant and gift shop in there, and of course the whoops, yeah, I'm already zoomed in all the way. I don't have my stronger zoom lens on. I probably should have had it for here, but anyways, so you can see it anyways. You can see the path, and you can see the construction fence for that path where they're putting in the cement. And of course there's the visitor center where I was just at. And there's some of the cabins that they have for rent. Yeah. Okay, let's kind of look at the view. How can we not? This kind of gives a kind of a bird's eye view of the entire place of this video, the entire location. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of getting later in the day, so those shadows on the Badlands really start brings out the features. You can look in closer again. Pan back this way. Going back in the direction where we started the video from. Now we're looking way out on the South Dakota prairie. And there we are, back at the campground. Okay, and that's their total, the whole area of the Cedar Pass campground. Got to see everything right from here. And thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to this channel. Let's go trippin', guy. And let's go trippin'. Thanks for watching.